So two ways plasticizers work: to get in between polymer chains and push them apart, hence reducing the strength of intermolecular forces between the chains. Two uses of plasticized PVC: electrical cable insulation, flooring tiles and clothing. Structure of PVC: long, closely packed polymer chains, therefore hard but brittle at room temperature. Electrical cable insulation, flooring tiles and insulation. Rigid PVC: make drain pipes, window frames, bit of a molecule that repeats over and over again. Is the repeating unit definition. This is really easy. Okay. Making alkenes by eliminating water means we can do it from renewable resources. For example, we can produce polymers without needing oil. Hydrate an alkene using steam, using presence of acid catalyst. That is the equation. Ethanol can be produced by hydration of ethene by steam at 300 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 60 atmospheres of pressure with a solid phosphoric 5-acid catalyst. Fermentation of glucose is an exothermic process and is carried out by yeast in anaerobic conditions. Equation: C6H12O6 arrow 2C2H5OH plus 2CO2, 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, yeast. And yeast produces an enzyme which converts sugars into ethanol and carbon dioxide. Due to advantage of fermentation, low tech, cheap equipment, renewable resources, however, requires fractional distillation to purify the ethanol produced, therefore wastes time. Biofuel: a fuel that's made from biological material that's recently died. Renewable energy resources, they won't run out, therefore more sustainable. Problem from switching fossil fuels to biofuels in transport is that petrol car engines have to be modified to use fuels with high ethanol concentrations, and the fossil fuels burn to power the machinery to make fertilizer for crops and harvest the crops, therefore it's not actually carbon neutral. CnH2n plus 1O, CnH2n plus 1, CnH2nO, CnH2n plus 1 COOH. Aldehyde. Now if we go here, they would use chemical tests distinguishing this, explain how this, write equations. That's easy. They will never ask you to define aldehyde or what carbon. Well, carbon you need to know is obviously it's in the end. No, sorry, it's the first. So actually I'm going to leave it there. Ketones is always in the middle. And you have to say which carbon the functional group is on. Carboxylic acid is always at the end. The colour of a failing Benedict solution with aldehyde, well, reduce to brick red, copper oxide and warm aldehyde, and originally the deep blue copper 2 plus complexes. Tolerance region, colourless solution. Oh, that is that. And if reduced to silver and warmed aldehyde, silver will coat the inside of the apparatus.